I want to talk about my experience taking Ozempic.
No, that was good. That was good.
This was 2 years ago. I was struggling and I couldn't lose some weight that I had regained, and I was, trying to eat healthy, trying different diets, a carnivore diet. I was going to the gym, but yet, I couldn't lose weight. It was just seemed to be stuck on me. And so then I was like, okay, let me try the semi-glutide shots. So got some, and the frequency of taking them, if I recall, was once a week, and you're supposed to go on a 6-week cycle. So I would get these shots. My boyfriend would give them to me in my belly fat, and it was very uncomfortable. It would hurt, and I would just feel nauseous. I'm fairly certain that the nausea would come on quickly and it would stay for the first few days. And I had zero appetite. I didn't want to eat anything. Although I was drawn more so than before, I was drawn to eating sugar and carbs. It seemed that my body was craving sweets, cakes, and cookies. That's what I wanted to eat. And if I had a piece of chicken in front of me, I didn't want it. It would actually turn me off. I was kind of like repelled by the thought of eating protein. I didn't want it. And for me, that felt very unhealthy. If I'm going to lose weight, I want to do it in a healthy manner. Um, and even though I was eating less, overall, I was still eating more what you would consider junk food because that's just what my body craved and that's what I could down. I had no interest in wanting to eat protein whatsoever. And so for me, I just didn't like I just didn't like it. Not for me. Made me feel sick. It made me reject protein. It made me want sugar and unhealthy carbs. And it bloated my stomach. And then I started to think, oh my gosh, am I getting stomach paralysis? Because then I started researching it and I thought, maybe my stomach isn't digesting. Why does it seem bloated when I'm eating so much less? I did not lose any weight when I took it. And pretty certain I didn't even finish the full 6 weeks of the cycle just because it freaked me out so much that every time I took it, I felt so sick to my stomach and I thought that it would give me long term negative side effects. So I stopped taking it, and it just wasn't for me. In my research and in my learnings about semi-glutides, the one thing that I've learned is if you are going to take it, you have to make sure you are eating nutrient dense foods and not eating, the BS foods. Otherwise, you're going to lose muscle mass. It's going to impact your bones. And I think overall, for me, I think it's a very unhealthy way to try to lose weight. So that was my experience. It was a very short run with it and just did not work for me whatsoever.